Hi guys, this is Anuj Tikku again, and I am reciting and narrating a chapter from my book called I Also Slept with Rashmi Verma, which will be soon made into an uninterrupted digital movie by the same name. The chapter is chapter 19 and it's called Raizada or Raza, Ab Aayega Maza. Raza was a tall, fair man with a broad, muscular upper body. Raza, like Raizada, was well built and tall, but with a fair complexion. Yes, Humayun Raza was also like one of us on campus. His father, a butcher by the name of Mir Raza, ran a local butchery selling goat meat and beef. Raza was equally beefy. He was broad with two large canine teeth that came out of his chiseled jawline. He found close mate and an ally in Raizada. Like Raizada, he had a manly, masculine demeanor. Both of them found companionship in each other and formed a close bond, which was similar to that of Anis and mine. They were very close and could be often seen taking lonely walks together. Raizada felt comfortable and at ease with Humayun Raza. He enjoyed his company and Raza equally adored Raizada. As I said, the campus was one big nut house, and these two were surely squeezing each other's nuts. They could be seen engrossed in conversation, laughing at each other's jokes and giggling like schoolgirls at each other's banter. Ani and I wondered about their unique friendship and bond these two enjoyed. They are a unique pair, the two of them. Don't you think? They're always together. Do you think there is something more going on between the two of them? Ani inquired as he slowly had a puff of his finest dope. I, for one, was struck by Ani's astute observation. There was a bit of hanky-panky going on between the two of them. They were thick and equally at ease with each other. They're quite similar, the two of them, in physical structure and in thought. But they are like rocks, not soft and sensitive, like the two of us. It is a unique kinship and bond between the two, like Samson and Hercules, two gay macho men, I would say. I gave my two-bit to Ani on this unique friendship of Raizada and Raza. One was fair and the other was dark. What do they talk about, the two of them, I wonder? They are not men of great intellect or intellectual ability, the two of them. What do their conversations revolve around? I looked at Ani with his pleasing smile as I took a drag of his charas. They do seem so close, so very close. One a son of an IS officer and the other a butcher's child. Unique indeed is their kinship. Ah, Raizada or Raza. Ab aayega maza. My eyes lit up at the thought of the two. You know, Raza, I am very proud of my physical structure. God gave me height and a dark manly look. But he also took away something from my looks. He gave me such an ugly nose. I am very complex about the structure and design of my nose. It is crooked and obtuse. It makes me look like Garuna, the lord of the birds. It is not a human nose. It's a bird's nose. And I have always been unhappy with it. I could have laid so many more women if I had better nose, Raizada said. Oh dear, don't get so depressed. We all have our imperfections. You should not forget that you were the first one to live with Rashmi Verma on campus, so no one can doubt your manliness. You are a true man if there was one. So what if you have such a fucked up nose? Raza tried to assure and pacify Raizada and gently stroked his hand. As Raza stroked Raizada, a pleasing smile came across his face to reveal his two sharp canines. It was as if he was smiling for a close-up commercial. Raizada and Raza, they were enjoying each other's company a bit too much these days. Do you think they're having an affair, the two of them? They do tend to keep massaging each other's ego all the time. I asked Ani as he handed me a sweet laddu to chomp on. They do, the two of them. Who do you think is the man in this unique relationship? Ani asked me. Well, It's obvious to me. Raizada is the man and Raza the woman. In which relationship Raizada ले रहा है और रजा उसे दे रहा है? I said with a naughty smile on my face. Raizada and Raza, two peas of the same pod. They indeed share a deeper bond than one could imagine. Raza was always cleanly shaven, with a bare-chested body. Raizada had a coarse skin and more hair on his body. Can you imagine the two of them rubbing oil on each other's body to pacify each other? They do keep stroking each other's ego all the time. I told Annie, ये दोनों जरूर रात में एक दूसरे की लेते होंगे. Raza the woman and Raizada the man. What unique positions they must take when they are at it, you think? I inquired from Annie. Annie paused to wonder and imagine the scene of Raizada and Raza together in bed. I said with a faint delight on my face, do you think they use chains or belts also while they're at it? They must be beating each other's oily naked bodies with belts to get their S&M kicks. I can just imagine them doing it. Raizada or Raza, ab aayega maza. I could just imagine these male studs in embrace enjoying each other. Yes, S&M. S&M. That is how these two must be getting their kicks. Whipping each other into a sexual trance and frenzy. I handed Annie his chillum. Well, they don't do pot much. They're not even alcoholics. S&M must be their nasha. साले दोनों बड़े मजे से एक दूसरे की गाड़ मारते होंगे. रायज़ादा लेता होगा और रजा उसे देता होगा. We had done a perfect analysis of their relationship. I was pleased to know that Annie and I were the not only gays on campus, we had company in the form of Raizada or Raza. दोनों मजे से एक दूसरे की लेते होंगे. Only if I had a better looking nose, I could have laid with so many women. I fucked famous models in Delhi and enjoyed Rashmi Verma on campus. But my nose, ये नाक, मेरी नाक, ये धोखा दे गई मुझे. Raizada said with soulful eyes to Raza. यार क्यों नाक नाक करता रहता है? चल उठ और मेरी गाड़ मार. Raza told Raizada. After all, these two were thick buddies and tended to each other's ego all the time. Raizada or Raza. अब आएगा मजा.